Greetings, fellow Shadow Raiders. Krabciak here, and today we'll be talking about Mad Hatter. Fusion just started, we'll be taking a look into his kit and decide should we go for it or not, and how to potentially use this champion with synergy with other champions. Let's go. Okay, so each fusion usually is expensive in terms of resources. You need to pull shards, do a lot of dungeon runs, burn a lot of energy, spend a lot of silver. The question is this champion worth this effort? So let's try to answer this question. Let's start with idea how I'm reviewing the champions when I'm doing fusions. So I'm looking to this champion kit not only for himself, but also if he's working in a synergy with other champions, because in my opinion in this game this is more important than solo champions. The team working team is more enjoyable at the end if it's working fine and as expected. Okay, so let's start with passive. So passive is every turns taken by allies, this champion will heal everybody by 20% of their max HP. Quite nice heal, very useful, and you will need to look into that with other champions like Deacon Armstrong, Seeker, or other champions that can be or already are built and geared with Relentless gear. So every time they are taking additional turn, this count will go down, right? So you can burn those turns much quicker. So that's fine. Okay, so we know that potentially this can be much quicker than 10 turns with proper setup. Okay, so enemy turns through fear. That's fine addition, but for that you need accuracy. Yeah, True Fear not working on bosses except probably Chimera, but this is totally different topic for now. What else do we have here? Or maybe let's go to A1. So A1 is 2-hitter, and each hit has some chance to stealing above, which is okay, great. And also 100% to apply debuff spread for one random debuff, and apply it on enemies under hex. This hex is, unfortunately not the best condition here, but at least this champion is also providing hex on A2, which is okay, so he can support himself here. Why debuff spread is okay, so let's take a look to champions that I currently have and give you some kind of idea where to use those kind of champions. So in the filter I'm going to the negative effects, and there is a debuff spread checkbox, so let's do that. Okay, and that's the champions that I currently have, and they are able to do that. So we got Loki. So Loki on his A2 is able to apply debuff spread on 2 random debuffs and all enemies. So he got different conditions for that, but it's working. So where is this is useful? And so Hydra to keep all the debuffs up. So if some of your debuffs are resisted or during the placing got weak hit, so you can reapply them by the debuff spread from different head. So generally Hydra move. So I'm using Loki in this way. In Hydra is helping a lot. At the beginning, before the Loki, I was using Akemtum in similar way, So his A1 is triple hitter, and he also got conditional debuff spread. So if target is under hex debuff, it will also apply debuff spread, taking one random debuff, right? And this is a triple hitter, so it will it could spread 3 debuffs on all heads in the Hydra, which is great. Akenton also providing hex on himself, so this is very similar combo as Mad Hatter. We got also Magnar. Magnar is also able to apply debuff spread, only one hit here, but taking 2 random debuffs, and also conditionally you need to have burn on the targets. Yeah. Besides that, I got a few other champs, but I'm not using them, so yeah. So as a conclusion, so this move will be good for Hydra to keep the debuffs up on the heads. I'm not sure if I'm using debuff spread and else in the game. So far it's not so useful. For now, Hydra. Okay, so that's the A1. So let's take a look to A2. So also very good move. So on the 3-turn cooldown after booking, so Hex and Weaken, of course, bigger version. He can weak hit, of course, because this is hit and his force affinity. That's good move, very rare. Only few champions can do that. And what is here most important, that he will ally attack with the ally with the highest crit damage. So he will join with your damage dealer and yeah, use his A1 skill. If you get a very good damage dealer with good A1, so this can be pretty useful. And yeah, I've got a candidate for that. So on my account, this will be Ninja. So Ninja A1 is one hitter, but is also chance to placing decreased defense. And yeah, filling his turn meter, so he will get more turn meter. And also he got crazy passive to increase his damage after each time he is hitting. So it will this skill help enabling Ninja damage boost, which is great. So another positive here, what I see. What else? Besides that, nothing else here. 5 books. Okay, another move on A3 is also 3-turn cooldown, and here what we see is that what I very like. So increasing the buff duration on allies. The second part, decreasing the duration of the debuff, so some kind of cleanse, right? Plus turn meter fill. I'm very curious and interested in the buff duration extension. So this is very rare. There is a fixed set of champions that is able to do that. So let's take a look who do I have available already. So the same, let's go to the filter and let's, this will be other effects, positive this time, and increase buff duration. Okay, so we got a few options here. On my account, not everybody are already built. Who is the most important? So Wixwell, he's on the 3-turn cooldown buff extension, so yeah, we can try to build something interesting together with Wixwell. Jeroboam, as I remember, he's 4-turn cooldown, so not perfect, but potentially can be useful. Whether it's extending only continuous heals. General Gregor, this is a very rare champion, but his extension is also on 4-turn cooldowns. Is this or this one? Decrease, increase duration. Okay, free turn cooldown. Okay, so this was A2. So potentially that's the champion that you can use. Demeta, she's also doing that. Bow, the Rancid, right? So increasing the duration on the free turn cooldown. We got some rares like Hellbound Sprite, Valerie, and there are other options that I haven't built yet. Yeah, even Ghost Tyranny got something like that. So many options, so you can add this champion to this collection and think about some kind of champion team compositions that can have their buffs up all the time, which is great. I like such a teams, so I'm already using Wixwell with Demeta and Hellbound Sprite in the Clan Boss Demon Lord team, so with this big shield team. So this is great, but I would like to try to build something new, and I think that he will be a good candidate for that. And why? Because I'm also very close, and probably all players will be at some point very close or already done with Lady Mikage fusion. So let's quickly take a look. So Lady Mikage is also got this skill, so on the free turn cooldown increase the duration of all debuffs and buffs, ally buffs, right? It's written a little bit different, but that's the move. So increasing buff duration by 1 turn. So this is another champion with this ability on free turn cooldown, which is great. She's also good with her A1 because she will join with the Shadowkin faction. In my case, it will be, I'm planning to do that with Ninja. And also she's got the ally attack with the whole team, which is, generally this is mythical champion, right? But this kind of caliber of champion is this. So in my opinion, from what I see now, looking at his journey kit, without having possibility to test him, this looks good. And I think this can be interesting to build very high damage intensive team for even maybe Chimera with Mikage and Ninja. I think most of us should have Ninja because he was already twice given for free. Mikage is also some kind of achievable at some point in the game, and additional buff extender, so you will have a full buff team, right? So with that will never expire because of buff extension abilities of those champions, which is great. Okay, and one more thing about Mad Hatter, so where else you can use him. So because of the healing capability of these champions, so he's a nice healer in the faction, which a little bit struggling with the healing options. So here we got Doom Priest or Sinesha. So I know those two champions are healing quite nice, but if you do not have those two, yeah, so it will be a little bit tough to have a good healer to help you with the faction wars, right? So even from legendary point of view, there is, so from what I see here, so what I currently have, so I don't have healer, so he will be first healer in this case. So if you're looking for the help in the faction wars, so yeah, that will be a good champion for this case. Okay, so that's my decision. I'm going for this champion. Already started the fusion. I hope you also. So yeah, let me know in the comments what do you think about this review, and see you in the next one. Cheers!